Good day, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Simon, the CEO of the Pips Empire. Welcome to another session of the video. Today, I'm going to show you how I trade forex using investing.com, how I get news and how I trade it. Kindly like our videos, share the link, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please don't forget to turn on the notification button for more videos when we upload. Thank you very much for your patience. People have been asking me how I use investing.com to trade fundamental, and today I'm going to reveal it to you. It is quite simple and easy. uh if you don't have the app, you go to your Play Store, you download it, type investing.com, you get the app there, you download, install, then you sign in with your Google Mail for you to be able to trade with it. uh all right. These are part of the news. Today is holiday for United States and for Canada, so we don't have any event today on the calendar. So once you download the app, this is how it's going to bring you direct to the app, so you don't need much settings. If you click on this option, this more option, you go to calendar here, go to your calendar here. So when you click on it, it's going to bring you to this particular page, and always make sure that is on your settings. If you're checking the news, is under economic calendar, because if you click on it, it's going to give you more options. We have any calendar, dividend calendar, IPO calendar, and holiday calendar. So make sure it's always on economic calendar. Then if you want to filter it, you uh, if you want to filter it, you go here, choose on this place, and you come there. It's not very much settings. Why I'm choosing only this high will be giving you the only important news, because if you click on this medium and low, it will be giving you anyhow news, like different types of news, and it's not every news that we trade. So you select only the high, so you unmark this low and medium to leave only this high news. Because if you mark it, okay, like example, if you mark all of them, you see that the news are many. You see the news are many, and not all of them are very important. So you go to your filter, you see, you go to your filter, then you unmark the low and the medium and leave only the high. Then you can also go to custom to unmark some of the countries, because it's not everything we trade. You select the particular currency that you want to be receiving news from, like Canada, China. We have a lot: France, Germany, another. We have Italy, Japan. We have New Zealand, Russia, Switzerland, United Kingdom, United States, and so and so. So you unmark, you make it, select a few. Okay, you see, these are the only high news I'll be receiving. So I don't want to spam my inbox with too many news for me to be confused. So, but today is holiday, so we don't have any news for USD. And we check on tomorrow, this is what we'll be having tomorrow. Okay, we have another news for USD on 1500, the ISM non-manufacturing. So if you open it, let me explain this one to you, and also how to use it. All right, now here the actual has turned to green, is on the positive direction, and here is blank. Don't worry about the forecast. This one is not important, so don't worry about the forecast. So just always focus on the actual and the previous. So if the actual is greater than the previous, I'm going to repeat, if the actual is greater than the previous, then USD will buy. USD will buy. Are you getting it? If the actual is less than the previous, then USD will sell, and this arrow will turn down. It will be red and it will be facing down, then USD will sell. Let me give you a more clear example to that, or let me go to my jotter, give you a more clear example. All right, if I repeat, I said if the actual is greater than the previous, let's say here 2%, here 1%, 1%. So if the actual is greater than the previous, then USD will sell. So you now go to your chart, your watch list, look for any currency that has USD as the base, then you buy. But before you can buy that, no strategy is 100%. Always work with your technical analysis. We just use the news to back up your analysis, because even when you've done with your technical analysis, you've done with your analysis and everything, and news can sometimes affect it, so you have to work with the two. Are you getting it? So you check any currency that has USD as the base, then you now go and buy, like USD JPY. USD is the base and JPY is the code. So you now what? Buy. You place your buy. Are you getting it? Exactly that 15:00. The time is given there from the news. Then if there's another currency, like okay, the actual is greater than the previous and you are buying USD because the USD is the base while the JPY is the code. Then for example, gold. For example, gold. The gold, the ZAU is the what? Is the base. Are you getting it? The gold is the base and the USD is what? The code. So in this case, you're going to sell gold, not buy, because gold is the base, ZAU is the base, while USD is the code. But if the USD is the base, you're going to buy. Are you understanding the explanation? Let me give you another example. Here, like GBP USD. This one, because the actual is greater than the previous, so here you will sell USD because GBP is the base and USD is the code, so you're going to sell it. Are you getting it? And another example, CAD USD. Here is the base and here is the code. You're going to look for a sell because the actual is greater than the previous. You're going to look for a sell. But any currency that has USD as the base, you're going to look for a buy. Like let me give you another example. Here, Let me give you another example here. uh we are going to All right, good. Another example, if this actual is less than the previous, you're going to sell USD, because this arrow will turn down and be facing, and it will turn red and be facing down. This arrow, you understand, you're going to sell. And if in any ways the actual and the previous are on the same level, that news is complicated. Don't trade it unless if you're okay with your technical analysis and you want to take the trade, but it will be very very risky. If two of them, let's say it is 56.7 and the previous also is 56.7, and it turns blank like this color, hash color, so don't trade it, just avoid it. But if the actual is less than the previous, you're going to sell USD while you'll be buying gold. Like example here, let me give you another example. Minute. Okay, if the actual is lower than the previous and the previous is higher, the previous is higher, you're going to sell USD. Then you now look for any currency that has USD as the code. For example, USD JPY, this one as the base, USD as the base, and JPY as what code. So you're going to sell because the actual is lower than the what previous, so you're going to sell. If it is gold, you're going to buy gold. This time around you're buying, not selling, because the actual is less than the previous. So this is it. You have to take more attention to it. Once you see something like this, you go to your chart, make your own analysis, then you wait for the time for you to take in. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please kindly share our videos to friends and your family.